Hey, I've got to be straight with you from day one. The first time you sit down with the Arc Ultra, you feel how different good sound truly is. This isn't for someone who's okay with mediocre audio or fuzzy dialogue that fights with your attention. This is for someone who knows what clarity feels like, who notices when a soundtrack truly moves you, who rejects compromise and expects immersive sound that matches the visuals you watch every night. Before we go any deeper, check the current price and stock. A soundbar like this doesn't hang around at predictable pricing forever, and you don't want to look back wishing you'd locked it in when you had the chance. You know that moment when you realize your old setup isn't keeping up anymore. Maybe it was that movie night where every whisper felt buried, or that game where explosions sounded flat and lifeless. You didn't just want better, you realized you deserved better because everything else in your space already feels intentional and refined. Once you make the switch, the relief is immediate. Dialogue stops hiding behind music. Every effect feels placed, like it's living around you instead of just blasting from one direction. You don't turn up the volume to try to feel something, it's there, and it's real. In everyday use, you notice it everywhere. TV shows feel more cinematic. Music finally has the depth and texture you remember from recordings. Late night watching doesn't require cranking volume to catch every line. Even podcasts feel clearer, more grounded, like someone tuned into your room specifically for you. And here's what's surprising, the way the sound moves feels natural. You hear height and width you didn't expect from a single sleek unit. Bass has weight without overpowering. Midrange stays clean and crisp. It's not louder, it's smarter. Don't sit on this waiting for a minor price dip or uncertain stock levels. Opportunities like this disappear quietly, and you'll notice the absence when you think back. Doubts about a single bar doing more than a full system? Those fade when everything feels connected, balanced, and intentional. The thing most people don't tell you until after living with it is that once good sound becomes your baseline, average feels like a step backward. You feel clarity in every voice, sound fills the room with intention. Movies feel cinematic, not flat. Music hits with depth and detail. Your space finally sounds complete. The only real downside is it makes weak setups feel embarrassing, and once you hear what true immersion feels like, there's no going back. Eventually you stop spinning in comparison loops because your instinct already knew what felt right. Every time something weaker crosses your mind, you find yourself thinking back to this, because nothing else matches this experience. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. If you want sound that finally matches the way you watch, listen, and live, check the Arc Ultra now and make it yours.